I have been shaving this mountain off for a very, very long time, or not this mountain, this hill. And you may be wondering why I'm doing that, and that is because I have a big project planned, hello bees, for today's episode. And I still have to shave off a little bit more to the height that I desire, but we should hopefully have that done very soon, hopefully. A dog! Oh, we should get a dog! But hopefully, very, very soon, we could get this done. And not only that, but over here, it's getting pretty dark. Over here, I have planted some sugar cane, as you can see right there. And hopefully we could jump across. Oh, so close. But as I was saying, I have planted some sugar cane right here. So let's go ahead and grab all of that. And the reason why I've planted this is for our enchanting table and books and all of that we may need in order to get the enchantments that I need, which is Silk Touch. I need Silk Touch for some of the ideas that I have, and I may even enchant some efficiency and fortune on our basic tools, like our iron tools, which I know they'll break, but that's okay with me. I've also been breeding up some of these cows, these lovely cows, very slowly. Hopefully this pen will be filled soon. With these diamonds, I'm actually going to craft a diamond pickaxe because we need one in order to be able to mine the obsidian for our enchanting table. So let's go ahead and craft ourselves. There we go, a beautiful diamond pickaxe. All right, let's see. Hopefully there is enough obsidian for us to be able to rebuild this ruined portal. And I forgot how long it takes to mine obsidian. Place these in and boom. Wait a minute, is this tall enough? I think it's just really wide. Hopefully it's tall enough, but I do need flint and steel in order to light this, so forgot that in the chest. Let's go grab that. Oh, wow, this is an interesting nether portal spawn and quite dangerous. Oh, wow. Alright, my pickaxe just broke, so I think that is our sign to head home. And right there's our portal. Let's get the heck out of here. It is so scary in here. I don't want to be in here anymore. Let's leave. It's nighttime, but I've never been so happy to be out of the nether in my life. That was so scary. And there's so many mobs. I feel like we're at the iron stage of this series now, where the projects that I want to get done are going to require a lot more iron tools, especially if I'm not going to, or if I'm going to refrain. So let's head into the mines and use up this whole entire stone pickaxe to just get a few ores, because I'm running low after trying to mine down that hill and also getting all that netherrack. All right, the pickaxe just broke and we almost got 2.5 stacks, which is pretty decent. Probably still not enough for how many tools are going to break throughout the next few weeks or few days, but you know, it's good enough. It'll get us through what we need to get through today. Yeah, we are starting to get a chest monster. We've already outgrown all the chests in our house because slowly but surely we are mining down this ginormous hill. And yeah, I put just a whole bunch of chests out here to just, you know, deposit all of this stuff in my inventory. Now, why don't we actually enchant that craft that enchanting table from last episode that I talked about. We got the obsidian and the diamonds. So let's go ahead and do enchanting table. And there we go. We're just gonna plop it out here for now. And just like that, we can get enchantments. And I really just want efficiency. But for that, I need lapis, so I have to go back into the mines. Alright, not the best of luck, but I need this because I'm going to be cutting down a lot of trees. Why don't we go ahead and get into a little bit of a grind lapse, a material gathering time lapse, and get the materials we need for this big, giant project that I have planned for today. So, let's go. I have never mined so much grass in my life. Look at this, you guys. Ignore all the wormholes and the potholes. Those are there for a reason. But I have completely transformed the terrain, and there's holes which we will fill in throughout the episode, but look at this. The underneath is completely changed. Our world is, well, it's not the world that it used to be, but I like this flat land, and it's not just going to stay grass. It's not just going to stay empty. It is going to change over time. Before we get into the building, because I have almost all of the blocks right there, I want to go ahead and try to get ourselves a dog, a wolf, because I have a few bones, and while I was mining down this hill, I kept seeing the dogs or the random wild wolves. So I thought, why don't I just get one? And of course, when I really want one, they're all missing, they're all gone, nowhere to be found. Oh, here's one. Oh, there's another. Oh, there's three. Okay, let's just get this guy. He's the first one I saw. Oh, and we got him. Oh, it's raining. We got him right away. Hi, buddy. Here, I'll give you a piece of steak. There we go. We've got ourselves I think they're called the Rusty Wolves. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Well, look how happy he is. All right. If you guys have name suggestions, leave them in the comments down below, and I will pick out my favorite one out of all of your guys's. And speaking of name suggestions, I got one for the horse. One of my commenters said we should call him Buddy the Horse, because while I was on that hill, or when I was looking for the horses and the donkeys, apparently I kept saying Buddy. I don't recall that, but apparently I said Buddy a few times, so we're gonna name this horse Buddy. Buddy the Horse. I love that name so much. And you know what? We're actually gonna have to move our animals because we are gonna be building. So I'll drop these guys off at home, and then we're gonna get into a little building time lapse. And yeah, there's lots of construction going on right now. I promise it'll look better soon. It's just in the ugly phase, I swear. And here is our barn, my secret project that I've been excited to build this whole time. Look at it in all of its glory. This is genuinely one of the most, not exciting, but frustrating projects that I've had to do, because I had this planned because I wanted this build to be very perfect, and doing wheat farms and all this stuff with Lightmatica on, it is horrendous to do. I hated every second of it, but oh, look at the sunset. That is so pretty. Our area is looking very pretty. But here's our barn with a whole bunch of wheat fields. This scarecrow, which, you know, very, very basic. Not much you can design with, except for that straw hat with the new bamboo. This cart that I cannot take credit for. I found it on Pinterest, and I loved it so much, which actually kind of is, you know, inspired a little bit of this build a little bit. And then we have inside the barn, which is very empty right now. But as you can see, the barn uses like an enormous amount of different blocks. We've got all these stone blocks. Like we have a cartography table. We have looms. We have these bulbs. Like there's just a random bunch of random, you know, just blocks. And let me go to sleep real quick. But there is just a lot of blocks, a lot of different blocks and colors and textures, which can look it looks kind of ugly and crazy up close. But if you go super, super far back, it eventually all just kind of blends in together. And as you can see, it makes almost like a mash of colors kind of mixed together. And I think it looks really, really nice. That's why there's so much going on. So many different kind of blocks. And then we've got a whole bunch of windows around. I don't know. I just thought, you know, throw a whole bunch of things together on the walls to make it look nice, because flat walls are not fun, and throwing random things against the walls like this, for example, works very well. And one of my favorite windows is this little window up here. I love this little window. I don't know what it is, but I just love it so much. And then we've got this very big undecorated window with this like sticking out bit, and the back, which is not done. I'll finish this another day. I really don't feel like making the back, so it's just gonna be a flat wall with a little window. What I want to do is put some Sniffer pitcher pots all around there, because it has a blue, and I think blue contrasting with that yellow field would look very, very nice. All right, so let's go ahead and craft a brush. There we go. So that way this doesn't take up too much time in the video, let's go on a little montage of us finding a sniffer egg. Actually, 2 sniffer eggs, so that way we can actually breed them. And I want to do like a huge field of these pitcher pots. So let's go on a little adventure. Home sweet home, with our new barn loading in, and the ugly unfinished back that I thought we would never see again, but here we are coming back home to it. That was a long adventure, but definitely worth it for 5 sniffer eggs. Let's get breeding these guys. Oh, our first little baby. Oh, our second little baby. Our third little baby. We have so many babies now. 3 babies in this. Oh, 4, 5. We just hatched 5 babies in the span of a minute. They all just came out at the same time. All right, babies, let's go. Oh, I have never had so many people following me to sniff me. This is great. So many sniffers. All right, we all just got to try to fit through there. We lost one, but that's okay. Now, I had this little area, which is like kind of a pen, but I didn't know what to do with it. So I thought, why not put these guys in there? And you can't lead fences, so I'll have to go grab a fence. But for now, you guys can go right there. But while these guys grow up and give us seeds for my pitcher field, it's gonna take a while. Even with 5 of these guys, it's gonna take a long time. So I think we're gonna end the video here in front of our farm. We've got Buddy, our horse, behind us, which thank you for the name suggestion. I really like the name. And don't forget, we have a dog up there now that needs a name as well. So leave some name suggestions down below. And I think I just broke a crop. Didn't realize how annoying that's gonna get. But yeah, I think we've done everything we can in today's episode, or everything I wanted to do. And I think I'm just gonna continue my farming, you know, extend the wheat field out some more. Not much else I can do.